Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has ordered all electricity distribution companies, DISCOs, to publish and refund the refunds made to customers who purchase meters under the Meter Asset Providers Scheme. The Commission made the announcements on its X handle on Monday after its first Nigerian electricity supply industry stakeholders meeting in 2025. Nerc has directed DISCOs to publish details of MAP refunds on their website for transparency. This will demonstrate commitment and consistency to the scheme and encourage customers, the Commission stated. It was gathered that topics discussed at the Nerc meeting on Monday included the tariff methodology and impact of the state transition, and NESE liquidity, financial evaluation of the markets, and the transition to a multi-tier electricity market with regards to the State Electricity Regulatory Commissions, among others. The quarterly meeting brings together energy stakeholders to discuss the state of the Nigerian electricity supply industry and address critical issues on the sector. The Meter Asset Provider Scheme is a program introduced by the Nerc where third-party companies are licensed by the regulator and engaged by the DISCOs to procure and install meters to customers. I will start with you. I want to start with you, Mr. Michael. Please, I'd love to get your thoughts on this quickly.
I want to ordinarily channel my blame to DISCO, because why I want to channel my blame to them is because I know that they are the problem we have in this part of the country, more especially River State. I'm aware that so many persons has even given them money. Now they no longer even regulate the light, the whatever as it is called, as the usual way they do it before, where they give it to every low and high citizen of Nigeria.
That's the band A, B,
yes,
and
band
C.
A and B and all that. Now the format now is that they give only to the highest bidder. Some areas have not seen light for a year. Some have not seen for 3 months. Some have not seen for 2 months. Why some they will just flash. At that particular day that they want to, maybe if the month is ending tomorrow, they will just flash today. So tomorrow they will come and task and then make collection and leave. How do I mean that they're not doing the highest bidder? If you go to the areas where you have companies like, if you ask me, companies like Saipem and all that, those bigger companies, that's where you see them, and hotelers, fast food and lounge. Those people now are the people who enjoy Nigerian light. The citizens does not get it anymore. How do they do it? They look at those people as people who pay them huge amount of money almost every day. And those of us who have prepaid meter, like me, I use prepaid meter, because we no longer allow them to come. Ordinarily, before they used to come to my street, every day they come and you see them cut people light and go. And as they are cutting, they are telling you to give them small thing. Once you give them something, they hook back your life.
Okay, this coming from Nerc to ordering DISCOs to refund.
Yes. So where I'm coming. So that's the reason why I said that to me, I want them to refund all of the money, whether 1 naira or 2 kobo that is remaining. They should refund those persons who have made payment their money. It is their hard-earned money. And to me, if it were to be me, for me alone, I would charge them to court. Me, as a citizen, I would charge them. Why I would charge them? I mean, DISCO itself. Because you cannot hold my money for over a month. Then you have to add interest.
Okay, considering the fact, thank you on that, Mr. Michael. Honorable Atirike, let me go to you. Considering the fact that oftentimes they do not have detailed information of this this meter sale that they do. I'm sure most Nigerians have come to criticize and say that I have paid for my meter for a very long period of time. I have not gotten the worth of that. You know, oftentimes we notice that they do not have accredited or publications. So coming from Nerc, asking them to, publish the details of this meter refunds. How do you think they will go about this quickly, please? And I'd love to get your thoughts on this information.
Please, go.
Publishing to be a very difficult task. Ordinarily, the list of people that have paid that are supposed to have been out, for people to know that yes, we are really involved in this. We have committed ourselves to having such. But it's so bad that they do things in secrecy because best known to them. Now they need to pay. People are not happy with the way they distribute these lights. Like my brother earlier said, highest bidder takes it off. I know of some hotels around my hood, whenever they have events, things that are very serious, they will go and give NEPA additional money instead of buying diesel, because they know if they don't do that, they will not have light for that event. So in so doing, they will go and give their money so that there will be light within the period they want to use it. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. The most annoying part, and in fact, the good thing about it is that when you go to their office that you want to go and make complaints and all that, you find out that they are using generators in their office. So how do you expect NEPA that is supposed to give you light to use generator in his office? What do you think will come out of it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So
okay. I wanted to ask, considering the parts where they do not have detailed informations of this meter sales and the ones that needed refunds, how do you think they will go about this situation?
Detailed information? Why? They should have. They should have, except they want to keep it under their private, but they should have detailed information. These are money people paid. They all have receipts to the effect that they paid all this money. Why would they be saying there's no detailed information about it? You know, so like my brother said, the best thing is to charge them to court so that they should stand up and know the right thing to do.
I also want to ask you on the distribution of electricity. What's your thoughts on this? You've talked about most hotels that are around your area during events, they get to pay them because they want the power supply to be consistent. You also talked about this distribution of power supply where there's this one for the elite, the middle class, and the lower class, which is band A, B, and C. You know, I think that this is something that they've been regulating. I don't know if it's still consistent as it's made. Do you think that is a necessary thing that should be done?
Why? It's not. It is absolutely not. We're supposed to be enjoying these things. How will you go to work in the morning, you come back to the house and there is no light? What normal person will be thinking rightly? There is no way you think correctly when the necessary things are not given to you. At the end of the month, they come up with one big bill and say you should pay for lights. Keep deceiving the masses about this light thing. The distribution, the level of distribution is so bad that we have nothing to write home
so
about.
Whereas I'm sure that most people that have been on that band A have said we've had power supply, good power supply, but the pay has not been a favorable one. It's really been too high for us to, you know, afford. And then some people that do not have this meter have said that in the months I know the amount that I pay is more exorbitant than when I have the meter. So you get to check, is it that the meter is fairer? Okay, you have the meter, you're in band A and you're not getting the walls of this. So I get where Nerc is actually trying to come from first of all getting to the cry of most Nigerians have been saying that we have not gotten our meter refund over the situation, you know, but I'd love to get your thoughts. You seem like you want to say something.
Yes, I think just like what I explained before, I told you that to me it's a welcome idea if you ask me that they should refund. But now, the thing is, when we were not making use of prepaid, me, myself, I'm using myself as an instance, then we used to have light almost every time because it was an easy way for them to task you and make more money because they just come and say, and bill you, just be like, it's say 50,000. Like how? Only me. 50,000, how? Then they will pay. But since we started using prepaid, my area entirely started using prepaid, they no longer come because there's no way for them to extort anymore. They now pushed the light to where they don't have prepaid. That's where they have light now. So that once they go there, they just bill you whatever they want to bill you. They say estimated bill correct. They'll be like, it's 110,000. So I prefer prepaid if you ask me. I prefer prepaid.
Okay.
I can recharge 10,000 and use that 10,000 for almost 3-4 months. I'm telling you. I think that's my own take here.